Alright guys, so we have got some crazy good shit coming to JP Dokkan very soon. Alright, so I knew that this was going to happen eventually, where one of these days we were going to get a data download and we were going to get a ton of new characters. So what we have is a Tournament of Power update. We have several new characters, and we also have the release date of LR Vegito Blue, which will be the 22nd of March. So that's very good, because I was very confident and I was telling people I'm positive he's releasing in March, and there he is. He is indeed coming in March. So what we have is, we actually finally have the awakenings for KEFLA, Kale, and KEFLA. We have a new Android 18, a new JIREN coming. We have Kabe. If you guys know, we have a base form Kabe. You could farm him from the Universe 6 event. You could Dokkan Awaken him to a Super Saiyan Kabe. And now you could Dokkan Awaken him again into a Super Saiyan 2 Kabe. And then we also have another new Kale and a new KEFLA. Interestingly, we still don't have a Super Saiyan 1 KEFLA. And I guess we kind of don't really have a Super Saiyan 1 Kale, because this is, Kale Berserk or Kale Runaway, whatever you want to call it. So I don't really know about that. Like, there's still way more, like, KEFLA and Kale cards we could get. The JIREN is what really interests me, because the JIREN is quite good, and I don't really see where he's coming from. He seems a bit too good to be farmable, but let's go ahead. Let's hop into a bunch of the info and everything like that. Oh yeah, real quick. So this is going to be a new event that's coming. The tournament, opening of the Tournament of Power. This is where we're going to get the KEFLA. There's KEFLA medals. There's the Kale. We have some Kale medals as well as Kabe medals. Now, if we head over here, we can see there's the Kabe medals, which awaken the Kabe into the Super Saiyan 2. We have these KEFLA medals right here, which awaken the new base form KEFLA, KEFLA, as well as this Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA. Now, Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA is now actually farmable, but Kale is not. That is an important thing to note. And then, of course, we also have these Kale medals right here, which awaken the previous Kale we had. This KEFLA, as well as this Kale right here. From the batch, I would say KEFLA is a little disappointing with her awakening, but Kale and KEFLA certainly do have a lot of potential. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. We have some super attacks that we can go ahead and look at in a second. And of course, we also have translations for several of the cards. So let's go ahead and break them down. Oh, also, let's look at a couple other quick things. So, new items, of course, is the medals. Super Saiyan 3 Goku's Extreme Z Awakening is returning on the 18th. That's very exciting, obviously, for people who have not been able to Extreme Z Awaken him, but also for you guys on Global. Now you know it for sure will come back, because, again, without Devilman or Angel Golden Frieza, you will not be able to Extreme Z Awaken that Goku, but you don't have to blow the bank to try and get Angel Golden Frieza immediately, because Goku's Extreme Z Awakening will return in the future. A new celebration coming, I guess that's not that surprising. We have some new missions, that get you the KEFLA, the Kale, amongst a lot of other things. Yep, awards, 18 stones, Dokkan Awaken a character, just a bunch of stuff that we've already seen. So let's take a look at some of these characters. So we have the Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA, Endless Growth. Her leader skill went up to 70%, but still 2 key. Her super attack is still the Crusher Cannon or Crash Cannon. Supreme damage to enemy and raises defense for 30% by 3 turns. Her passive combat adaptation is attack 90% and high chance to dodge enemy attacks and medium chance to counter enemy super attacks with tremendous power. So the defensive part of her passive has not changed, but her attack went up a bit. Honestly, I think they could have also given her like defense plus 50%. That would have made her really good. Her links: Battlefield Diva, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Universe 6, Prepare for Battle, Tournament of Power, and Shattering Limit. And of course, she has the Tournament of Power category. She should also have the Peachy Peachy Gal category, the Sexy Girl category. Wait, no, the category says Tournament of Power, but it's actually the Universal Survival Arc as well. So here's the thing: KEFLA, Kale, and KEFLA, they all have Shattering Limit because they awaken from the event, not a Dokkan Fest, like actual event. And here we have Kale, Wildly Awakened Possessed Warrior. Same thing, Kale's leader skill did that KEFLA'S did, which is where the key is still 2, but the percentages did jump all the way up to 90%. Her super attack is the Gigantic Impact, immense damage, and lowers defense. Her passive, though, original form of Saiyans, so she's now up to attack 120%. That is very high, considering she has a guaranteed additional attack with a super high chance it'll be a super attack. That's probably and likely about a 70% chance that that additional attack is a super attack. And then when you consider the fact that she has a buff of 120%, this Kale is quite good. Quite good. Her links: Battlefield Diva, Berserker, Saiyan, Lineage, Universe 6, Prepare for Battle, Turn Up Power, and Shattering the Limit. Wait, did Kale have Prepare for Battle before? Wait a minute. Kale, I feel like Kale might not have had Prepared for Battle. Wait, hold on. Let me see this. Does Kale have Prepare for Battle? No, she did. Okay. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I was going to say, for a second, I thought she didn't. And of course, she has the Universal Survival Arc category. So here's Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA. Remember, the KEFLA that is out, that just released on Global and is out on JP is only a Super Saiyan 1 KEFLA. This is a Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA. Dreadful Approaching Super Fusion. So her leader skill is Patar category key +3 and attack, HP, and defense 150%. So her leader skill is very good. Obviously, it's not as good as LR's Super Vegito, but her leader skill, like, that's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's leader skill. Like, that's amazingly good alongside, like, a friend LR Super Vegito or something along those lines. Now, her passive, Super Battle Power Thrill, change int key spheres to physical, attack and defense 12% per key sphere obtained, any key spheres. This is a huge buff for KEFLA, because before she had to have physical key spheres to raise her damage. Now it's any spheres. That is so big, because obviously rainbow orbs and orb changers can really, really benefit her now. Again, that is a big buff. She has a medium chance to dodge enemy attacks and perform an additional attack with a high chance it'll be a super attack. That is also a difference. It used to be medium chance to dodge and a medium chance that it will be, that her additional will be a super attack. So KEFLA did get quite the nice buff. In terms of her links, Battlefield Diva, Super Saiyan, Fuse Fighter, Power Bestowed by God, Universe 6, Turn Up Power, and Shattering Limit. So same links that we would think. And of course she has the Universal Survival Arc category, and she will have the Peachy Peachy Gal, the Sexy Gal category as well. So here we have JIREN, Invincible Myth of Universe 11, Universal Survival Arc Saga category, key +2, HP attack and defense 120%, and then also STR types key +2, HP attack and defense 40%. JIREN is really good. And then we look at like super attack, power impact, deals immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Passive, strength is justice. Own attack and defense 120% at the start of turn, and a medium chance to stun all enemies. This guy has Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's passive with a medium chance added, and he's not awakened yet. So I gotta imagine JIREN is summonable. He has to be. He's like way too good. He's way too good. Like, he is very befitting of a JIREN card, considering he's not awakened yet. His links are Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, Infighter, Hero of Justice, Godly Power, which is interesting, and Turn Up Power. And his category is Universal Survival Arc. So no Realm of Gods category for him. That would have been one I was curious to see if he would have. But JIREN, like, the rest of these units, right, we know how we'll get them. Like, the Kale and KEFLA are farmable. Kabe is a unit we already have who's going to awaken. KEFLA, Kale, and KEFLA are units that will awaken. But Android 18 and JIREN specifically, those two units are units that I'm not sure exactly how we're going to be getting. So moving on, we have the Kabe, which tech type, key +2, and then HP attack and defense 30%. Not that big a deal. He is strength born from pride and bonds. Super attack is Saiyan willpower, which does supreme damage to the enemy. So that's good. It's not the Gallic gun anymore. It actually is a different one. Yeah, DBZ space is kind of down right now because of the hype of obviously new cards. His passive is My Roll, which is attack 80% when launching a super attack, which again, this is a free card, so that's very good. And then for every Universal Survival Arc unit on your team, increase critical hit chance by 7%? So, I mean, I gotta imagine you could get that to 7 times 7, right? So you could get this man basically to a 50% chance of getting a crit. Like, that's insane. If you have a full Universal Survival Arc team, that is very, very good. So I do like what they're doing. They're continuing this trend they've started of pretty decent free-to-play units that you can put on these Universal Survival Arc teams. Now, here's the thing. This Kabe is very good, but, like, obviously, the full Universal Survival Arc team is going to have, like, God of Destruction Toppo, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolution Vegeta, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, whatever Jiren's Dokkan Fest card is. Like, you know, the full team will be insane. So even though this Kabe is pretty good, I don't think he's going to be good enough to make the cut. But if you're free to play or something, he will be a very good option. His links: Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Universe 6, Shattering Limit, Tournament of Power, and Saiyan Pride. No Prepare for Battle for my boy Kabe, though, huh? That hurts. And of course, he has the Universal Survival Arc category. Here we have Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA, Desire for a Fierce Fight. She is SDR type, Ki plus 2, HP attack and defense 30%. Her super attack is Energy Blast, which is supreme damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30% for 1 turn. Her passive is super positive. So for every Universal Survival Arc character present on the team, attack plus 20% up to a max of 80%, and then dodge chance plus 15% up to a max of 60%. Am I crazy, or is she better than the AGL one, bro? What? Yo, this Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA is very good. 60% chance to dodge, my boy? On a Universal Survival Arc team, she's going to be kind of nasty, bro. Like, that's very interesting. And then her links are Battlefield Diva, Super Saiyan, Genius, Universe 6, Shattering Limit, Tournament of Power, and Prepare for Battle. So she does have Prepare for Battle. She'll be a Universal Survival Arc category unit as well. She'll definitely be in the Peachy Peachy Gals. So here we have the Super Saiyan 2 Kale, who is Refined Mind and Body. Her leader skill is Int type, Ki plus 2, HP attack and defense 30%. Her super attack is the Resist Blast, which does supreme damage to the enemy and lowers defense of the enemy. Her passive is KEFLA'S Stamp of Approval, which is Universal Survival Arc Saga category units Ki plus 2 and attack and defense 30%. So that's pretty good. The only thing is I'm not too sure if you'll need a support unit on the Universal Survival Arc team because the Tournament of Power link is a 3-key link and all of the units will be sharing that. So support unit may not be the most needed. Her links are Battlefield Diva, Super Saiyan, Rival Duo, Universe 6, Shattering Limit, Tournament of Power, and Prepare for Battle. So that Kale does have Prepare for Battle, making her very interesting. And of course, she has the Universal Survival Arc category. She probably has the Peachy Peachy Gal category as well. I'm not sure how to check the categories right here. I know I could actually check the categories this way, but the site does appear to be down. So I can check later if Kale is on the Peachy Peachy Gal category. But I would imagine the Super Saiyan 2 version, when she's controlled, would be. And the last unit we have is Android 18. She previously was in the Universal Survival Arc story event, only as an opponent, though. It looks like now we can obtain her. So this is Android 18, Mindset and Victory, Tech type, Ki plus 2, HP attack and defense 50%. Super attack is the Destructo Disc, which does supreme damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. That's pretty good. Her passive is Affection for Husband and Daughter, attack and defense 50%, change physical key spheres to tech, and attack 12% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So she's interesting. You could run her on like super tech. The only thing is, if she had Shattering Limit, she would be very interesting on a super tech team. considering LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like an orb changer to that degree to help out LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Plus, she could have Shattering Limit to link with him as well. But as it stands, I don't know. She does seem to be a solid unit. Not sure how to get her quite yet. She could be farmable. That Jiren doesn't look farmable to me, but I suppose crazier things have happened. Her links are Android, Innocence, Battlefield Diva, Tournament of Power, Twin Terrace, and Infinite Energy. Of course, she has the Universal Survival Art category, and she should, Android 18 obviously has a Peachy Peachy Gal category. And then, of course, last thing we could take a look at is the super attack animations. Shout out to my boy, whoa. Let me sub to my boy, real quick. Shout outs to for putting up the super attack animations right here. So here is Jiren's super attack. This, I actually really am a fan of this. I like what they're doing with some of these super attacks. They actually do have them looking pretty good right here. So that is literally the attack Jiren used to dominate Kale earlier in Dragon Ball Super. Here we have, who is this? This is KEFLA. So obviously this is exactly what everyone was looking for with KEFLA. This one is really cool. I'm definitely a fan of what they did here. See, this is why, like, it's going to be a shame that I not have Dragon Ball Super around anymore. Because, like, you know, we see these awesome moments in the show, and then to have them in the game, like, that's the whole thing. She did Ultra Instinct Goku, and then that blast looks so cool. Really a fan of that, and then, you know, you can get the additional attack as well like that. That is really sick. Okay, so this is Kale. So this is the Int Kale right here. I suppose there's a chance her super attack could be, I haven't seen this yet. It could be with Caulifla when they attack the Pride Troopers. Nope, it's just by herself. Okay. So, okay, there's her attack. Boom. Yeah, that is what she did against the Pride Troopers. Caulifla and Kale both kind of did that. So here is Kabe right here. And then the last one would be Caulifla over there. Okay, cool. So let's see what our boy Kabe's looks like. I know Kabe does have a brand new super attack as well. And of course, he has Super Saiyan 2. Oh yeah, the kicks and stuff. That is basically what he did. I can't remember what the character's name was. Was it Mana, the character he beat in the Tournament of Power? And then, of course, finally, here we have, this is the AGL Caulifla. I'm not sure if this one will be the same as the new, the new SCR Caulifla, but probably. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I believe that might have been an attack she did against Goku when they fought. But there y'all have it. Very exciting. All of these cards release on the 17th, so as you guys can see, currently 3 days away, at a very weird time. They release basically exactly when it becomes 3:18 for me in the Eastern time zone. And then LR Vegito Blue, we can finally awaken him on the 22nd. So that will cover everything. Thank y'all for watching. Very hyped, very exciting, and most of these appear to be free-to-play cards. So good news for everyone. Later, guys.